Okay, hello all. So today we will discuss about the Java list, right? So again we are having in Java primitive types like integer, then characters, double. Again we are having the types of collection, right? So collection is nothing but which will store the multiple values together under a single unit. So the very first collection type is the list, right? So list is nothing but the number of elements stored together, right? So this is the list. So list in Java provides the facility to maintain the order collection, right? So this order word is very important here. So now what do you mean by order? So whatever elements will be there in the list, that will be beginning with the 0th position, then in the sequence first, second, third, up to the last element, right? Then what we can do, again it is having the index based methods. Okay, so every element we can access through its index, through its position. Then it can have the duplicate element also, right? Then in the list, this is the feature of the list. Again we can store the null element in the list. Then so where you will found this list? So list is the interface which you will found in java.util package. So what is the util package? It's utility package, and it inherits the collection interface. So with the diagram we will see this in detail. Okay, so it is the factory of list iterator interface. Through list iterator we can iterate the list in the forward and backward direction. So we will see this in detail. What do you mean by iteration? When the concept comes that multiple elements put together, so we have to iterate the element one after another, right? From that list. So the iterator is very important when you are considering the collection, right? Then implementation classes of list interfaces, right? So who will be implementing that interfaces? So here we are having the four options: array list, linked list, stack, and vector. This you need to remember. So let's see this with the diagram, right? So this is the diagram of Java collection. So look at the diagram, Java collection. Here we are having the iterable interface, which is the collection interface is inherited from the iterable interface. Then this collection interface is implemented by this list, set, and queue, right? So again so this is very important. In your syllabus you are having just list and set. We will not go in detail with the all others, right? Queue, dequeue, then map. It is not there in your syllabus, right? So let's not discuss too much about this. Iterator already you know, when there is a collection of set of elements put together, you need to we can say traverse each element one after another, and that process is called as the iterations. So again Java list, as already discuss Java util.list. In this util package you will find this list interface. It is order one. What do you mean by order one? It's iterable and can be accessed by its location. So look at the diagram. If you are having the four objects which are placed in the list, so they are having the order list 1, 2, 3, 4. This is called as an order list. And how this list is implemented in Java? Through the array list and the linked list, stack and vector. So for your syllabus we will discuss only how the list is implemented using array list and linked list. We will not go for the stack and vector. So now let's discuss about how that is implemented. Okay, how that is implemented in Java. So first you need to import the package utility, and from that utility package this array list will be the class which you want to import. Then list will be the interface which needs to be imported. Then one class I have declared, the name of the class is list example, and then I have written public static void main string arguments. Then what you need to do, here list will be the interface, and that interface reference I have created, name of that reference, it is very similar to object my list, but memory allocation is given. This interface is implemented by the array list. Okay, array list constructor. So now list is getting created. So the new is, of course, new will be allocate memory to that list, right? So next, how you can add the element in the list. How you can add the element in list? The name of the list is mylist dot add. So add will be the method, and in bracket we have passed the string as a parameter, right? Object1, if you look at this, it is putted in the double quote. So what it is? It is the string. So how many elements you have added in the list? So of course 3 elements we have added in the list. First element will be at position 0, second 1, third second, right? So last element you will found at the n-1. So then next, this is about the add element. How you can remove element from the list? So name of the list dot remove, and the location from which you want to delete the that element. So I want to delete the element at the location second. So let's count 0, 1, 2. So object 3, this element will get removed from the list. Then next, how you can access element in the list? So you can access element in the list by using the get method. Name of the list dot get 0. So what it is? This 0 is the index, the position from position of the list element, right? So 0th position. So what is 0th position? Object 1. So object 1 will get access, but you need to remember this. You need to cast this elements into that type. So here I am getting this get 0 will give me back the string values. That's why you need to cast it into the string, and in string type I have stored that value. So this first object variable of type string contain the value, which value? Object 1, right? So this casting is very important. You need to remember this. Again, the question is whether you can add the element of other type. If here I want to add the element of type integer, so it's possible, but you need to take care of this thing while accessing the element. If suppose mylist dot add 20 I have putted in my list, right? So 20 is of type integer. So whenever you are trying to access the element of the position, you can say third. So third element will be the 20 of type integer. So you need to cast over it, right? Cast at this location. That you need to remember. Then next, we will discuss how you can retrieve the size of the list, right? So here we are having the built-in method size, right? With the size method you will get the how many elements are there in your list. Then iterating element in a list, right? So we are having the iterator interface. So this iterator interface reference will get created. Then mylist dot iterated, right? Iterator. What is the mylist? Mylist contain the 3 elements. Then you need to put the while loop. While iterator dot has next, right? So this is predefined method has next. ये loop कब तक चलेगा? Till you are getting the element, the last element from the list, and whenever this iterated is getting the has next value is null, loop will get exist and it will come out of the loop. So again, object next equal to iterated dot next, right? Whatever the element will be there into the iteration process in the list, that will get copied into the next, right? Another way to iteration. This is the one way of iterating the element from the list. Another way to iterate the element is object next colon mylist, right? Next matlab beginning is the next we will initialize with the beginning element, and the mylist will be initialized. Mylist will contain the last element, right? This is the another way. And again we are having the third approach. Third approach is very simple with traditional for loop. For then I have initialized with 0, then the condition till mylist dot size. So how many elements are there? That much time it will get iterated, and every time you need to increment your I by 1, right? Then object next will be mylist of I, right? So this is about the, and this for loop is very slow, right? It's very slow as compared to the previous 2 types. Then how you can remove all the element from the list? By using the clear method. mylist.clear will delete all the elements from the list. Then next we will see okay, so यहाँ पे consider again whatever I have discussed, same example I have given in list. mylist is equal to new array list. This is, in this way you can create your own list. So list is the interface and it is list is implemented by this array list class, right? Then mylist dot add new integer 3. So this 3, okay, previous two values are of type string, but now you have added the next value of type integer. So now list generic. Now we will discuss about the generic. So what do you mean by generic? So यहाँ पे in this list you can add the string as well as the integer value, and while accessing you need to cast it, this elements you need to cast it into the string, and this 3 you need to cast into the integer. That is mandatory thing while accessing the element. But